Okay, let's talk about effective display type. So when we talk about examples of display type, where it could be the main headline or ad headlines of a newspaper, movie title, or any type of title on a page. It could even be a tagline or a main label there. Usually the tracking, the space between the letter forms must be generally even, whether loose or tight, and it's attractive for the chosen typeface. When we talk about typography, remember it's the voice on the printed or displayed page. So typography is used to attract attention. It's used to interpret content and to set a mood, depending on the typeface that you're using. So this video you probably can't hear on here, so just watch the video attached with this lecture. So if we look at typography used in branding, the Coca-Cola typeface has been around for a long time. It's a very script typeface that has, the addition of, the leg of the C carries over, and here the top of the stem of the C kind of goes and scripts through the L of cola. And then you've got this ribbon look to it, this variation in the stroke weight of the character. But if we look at its competitor, who's Pepsi, their more modern design of their typeface, very avant-garde typeface, very geometric. You have a distinct contrast to that. But both typefaces fit the brands cohesively with their personality and nuance of their brands. Coca-Cola has been around longer, so it has a more traditional letter type and letter form. If we look at Nike and say New Balance, for instance, you can see very similar letter styles for the actual logo type there. They both used very bold sans serif oblique typefaces. They both have a slight slant to them. The N here has some decorative elements to it, but we have the swoosh here with the Nike, which is very recognizable to their brand. And then New Balance, they sometimes use the all lowercase logo type, just written out without the initials. So when we're using a combination of typefaces, we want to mix them up rather than have ones that are vaguely similar. So for instance, if we were putting Veranda and Futura together, these would probably appear to be a mistake and would bring emphasis to neither one of the typefaces. So when you want to use typefaces together, you want that change in contrast to be noticeable enough to serve the purpose at hand. And that's to emphasize or separate the text. So ways that you can combine typefaces effectively and for maximum contrast are serif and sans serif, where you have both displayed together, but one's a serif, one's a sans serif, and that's what I usually encourage students for most of the projects. A lot of the projects are going to be limited to 2 typefaces anyway, so I always recommend choosing a serif and a sans serif that go well together. You can also think light and heavy to have contrast together, large or small, wide and narrow, and uppercase and all lowercase. You never want to use all uppercase for body copy or just for display text or main headlines. That is okay.